So with so much of action expected over the 3 days, we know a lot of pictures would be clicked, selfies will be taken. So we'll request you to post all of that on social media by tagging us at the rate Kalinga Literary Festival on Facebook and Instagram, and at the rate Kalinga Lit Fest on X. Of course, even as we encourage you to make use of your mobile phones, please remember to keep them on silent mode when the sessions are on. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we request everyone to now please rise for the national anthem. I request everyone to rise for the national anthem, please. Thank you, everyone. And ladies and gentlemen, I request everyone to now settle down. And as is the customary practice, we would like to begin this festival by lighting of the ceremonial lamp. So I'll request His Excellency, Honorable Governor of Odisha, Dr. Hari Babu Kambampati, along with Her Excellency Ms. Ina H. Krishnamurthy, Ambassador of Republic of Indonesia, Padma Vibhushan Shri Sudarshan Sahuji, Secretary Sahitya Academy, K. Srinivas Raoji, along with KLF patron and CEO Shri Ashok Kumar Bal and KLF founder Shri Rashmi Ranjan Parida to do the honors and light the ceremonial lamp for an auspicious beginning to the 11th edition of Kalinga Literary Festival. Pradip Prachana Kari, Ame Karjakamara Subharambha Karuchu. Well, that marks an auspicious beginning to the Kalinga Literary Festival. I'll request our esteemed dignitaries to now join us on stage, and let's welcome them with a huge round of applause. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Government of India, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji has also joined us. We extend a very, very warm welcome to him to the Kalinga Literary Festival. Request him to join on stage, escorted by the KLA founder, Shri Rashmi Ranjan Parida. I'll also request Shri Sudarshan Sahu and Mr. K. Srinivas Rao, Secretary Sahitya Academy, to join us on stage. All right. As is again the traditional practice, we would also like to formally welcome our esteemed guests on dais by presenting them with a bouquet and uttariya. So I'll first request KLF founder Shri Rashmi Ranjan Parida to welcome His Excellency Honorable Governor of Odisha, Dr. Hari Babu Kambampati. A big round of applause as we extend them a warm welcome. I now request KLF patron and CEO Shri Ashok Kumar Balaji to welcome Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Government of India, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji. Okay. I'll request Mr. Srinivas Rao ji to please join on stage. I'll now request KLF founder Shri Rashmi Ranjan Parida to welcome Her Excellency Ms. Ina Krishnamurthy, Ambassador of Republic of Indonesia. I'll request after that Shri Ashok ji to also welcome Padma Vibhushan recipient, celebrated sculptor Shri Sudarshan Sahu. And finally, I'll request Shri Rashmi Ranjan Paida to welcome Secretary Sahitya Academy, Shri K. Srinivas Rao ji. So a warm welcome to all our esteemed dignitaries on dais. Thank you, girls. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we would like to pay our tributes to late Sri Ramakanta Rathaji, one of the most celebrated Odia of the poets of the Odia post-independent era in Indian literature, who left for heavenly abode on March 16. Can we maintain a 1-minute silence in memory of the departed soul? Thank you, everyone. May his soul rest in peace. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a matter of pride for all of us to witness the journey of Kalinga Literary Festival, a festival whose seeds were sown in the land of Kalinga, but whose impact has been felt both nationally and internationally. So much so that with the support from the Government of India and the Government of Odisha, we are hopeful that Kalinga Literary Festival may soon be included in the Incredible India Festival calendar as well as the annual festival calendar of Odisha. On that hopeful and positive note, may I now request the CEO and patron of Kalinga Literary Festival, Shri Ashok Kumar Bada, who's on a mission to now take Kalinga to new heights of success, creativity, innovation, and inclusion to present the welcome address and set the context for the festival.
Namaskar. His Excellency Dr. Haribabu Kambhabati, Honorable Governor of Odisha, Honorable Union Minister Culture and Tourism, Sri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, Her Excellency Ina H. Krishnamurthy, Ambassador of Republic of Indonesia, Padma Vibhushan Sri Sudarshan Sahuji, Sri Srinivas Rao, Secretary Sahitya Academy, Mr. Rasmiranjan Parida, our director, and esteemed writers, artists, poets, thinkers, sponsors, partners, and friends of literature, friends from the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. I heartily welcome you all to this 3-day Kalinga Literary Festival 2025. We are profoundly grateful to His Excellency Honorable Governor of Odisha for gracing the inaugural ceremony of this festival. His Excellency has already won the hearts of the people of Odisha with his benevolent support of cultural activities. Welcoming Your Excellency to the inaugural ceremony is indeed a proud moment for all of us. It is indeed a great honor and distinct pleasure to welcome our Honorable Union Minister of Culture and Tourism, Sri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, in whom we have found a generous patron and an inspiring mentor. We gratefully remember the eloquent and thought-provoking speech he had delivered at the KLF Book Award ceremony held at India International Center on 15th of February last month. The depth of his love of literature and his words of wisdom gave us hope and courage. Sir, your presence today fills our hearts with joy and gratitude. We are delighted to have with us Her Excellency Ina H. Krishnamurthy, who has been a great supporter of KLF. It gives me immense pleasure to inform you that because of her efforts, the Republic of Indonesia has become the country partner of KLF this year. It's a matter of pride for all of us. In fact, a delegation of artists led by the Honorable Indonesian Ambassador to India is taking part in this festival. We gratefully acknowledge your efforts in strengthening the deep ancient ties between our two countries. Today, we stand on the sacred soil of Orissa, the land of art, literature, history, and heritage. We carry forward a legacy that transcends time and geography. KLF has never been about celebrating literature alone. It is a confluence of voices, ideas, and imagination, a Sabda Kumbha, where words create worlds, where thoughts germinate revolutions, and where culture finds its grandest expression. Sir, when we envisioned KLF, we did not see it as an annual event. We saw it as a caravan of ideas, a movement that would travel beyond boundaries, borders, and languages. And today, I am proud to say that KLF is just not a literary festival, it is a movement of the mind, a celebration of human imagination, and a testament to the power of words. Sir, KLF has been organizing literary festivals in Bhubaneswar since 2013 with the objective of celebrating literary excellence, fostering creativity, and promoting reading habit among the young. Through innovative initiatives such as Kalinga Bhavasambad, Mystic Kalinga, KLF has sought to reach a wider audience in India and abroad. KLF has been organizing a literary festival in Kathmandu since 2022. In fact, encouraged by the enthusiastic response of our Kathmandu experiment, we are planning to expand our footprint by holding such festivals in other Southeast Asian nations such as Indonesia, Nepal, and Bhutan, with whom we shared deep historical ties. We are glad to inform you that a large delegation from Nepal, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, and Bhutan, besides other countries, are participating in this event. Sir, a movement like KLF is born from collective effort, from partnerships that share a common vision. Your presence reaffirms the importance of literature in our society and strengthens our resolve to carry this movement forward. To our governments, both union and the state, sponsors and partners, you are the wind beneath our wings. Without your support, this dream would have been not realized. Because of you, KLF is a reality, a thriving ecosystem of thought, learning, and cultural diplomacy. To our writers, poets, artists, publishers, and readers, you are the heart of KLF. It is your words, your ideas, your arts, and your relentless pursuit of storytelling that make KLF a beacon of intellectual and creative excellence. To our volunteers and patrons, you walk the talk. You are the backbone, and we are deeply grateful to you for your relentless efforts. Sir, as the great Pablo Neruda once said, you can cut all the flowers, but you cannot keep spring from coming. Literature is that spring. It will never cease to bloom, never cease to inspire, never cease to shape the world we inhabit. Although it is facing grave challenges from the disruptive technology and an indifference world today. Sir, as you embark on our avowed mission, we remind ourselves that literature is not a passive exercise. It is a force, it provokes and inspires. It can be ink on paper or pixels on a screen, but its power remains undiminished. Sir, we believe that breadth of literature is more inclusive and comprehensive so that it reflects life in all its fascinating complexity. To achieve this end, we have included in this festival sessions on science, astronomy, rich legacy of Buddhism in Orissa, food culture, diplomacy, sculpture, architecture, music, and dance. KLF will strive to take literature to the masses, engage with young writers, encourage multilingual voices, and harness the digital revolution to make storytelling accessible to all. The years ahead will see KLF nurturing new genres, exploring the intersection of technology and storytelling, and expanding our reach. With this, I welcome you to KLF 25. I invite you to join hands as we write the future of literature together. I take particular pride and pleasure in welcoming our distinguished foreign dignitaries from different countries like Nepal, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Bhutan, Japan, Bulgaria, UK, etc. Thank you very much and welcome you again.
Thank you so much, Shibara. Ladies and gentlemen, a journey of over a decade that has culminated into the largest ever literary festival of Eastern India, which has gone beyond the borders of the country. Kalinga Literary Festival isn't a festival, but an emotion for its dynamic founder and his team. May I request KLF founder, Shri Rashmi Ranjan Parida, to address the gathering.
Namaste, Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Haribabu Kambapati, Honorable Governor of Odisha, Honorable Union Minister Shekhawatji, Her Excellency Mr. Ina Krishnamurthy, Ambassador of Indonesia, Padma Vibhushan Sri Sudarshan Sahuji, Sahitya Academy Secretary Sri K. Srivanas Rao, esteemed author, poets, thinkers, scholars, our partners, sponsors, dear friends of literature. It is immense joy, deep gratitude, and overwhelming response sense of nostalgia that I stand before you today, welcoming you all to the 11th edition of Kalinga Literary Festival. Today, I am not just welcoming you to an event, I am welcoming you to a dream that was once wishful longing of a village boy from Odisha who dared to believe that literature could bring the world together. The journey of KLF is started 11 years ago when I, along with my few trusted friends, took the first step towards creating KLF. The road was not paved with certainty. We had no wealth, no powerful connection, no institutional backing, just a dream to build festival that would celebrate not just literature but the soul of storytelling, the power of words, and the unifying force of creative expression. I still remember the days of struggle, the skepticism, and the roadblocks, and the moments of despair when people questioned, will it survive? Will it ever grow? But literature has taught me resilience. Life has taught me that when a dream is pure, the universe conspires to make it reality. What started as humble gathering of writers, poets, now become one of the most prestigious literary festival in the country and world. Festival that bridges civilization, cultures, and continents. Today, KLF is no longer just an event in Bhubaneswar. It has already expanded its wing to Kathmandu, and we're planning to hold its similar edition at Colombo, Bali, Bhutan, carrying the spirit of literary discourse and across the border. KLF is not a festival anymore, it is a movement. If the first 11 years about creating foundation, the next decade will be about the building a legacy. We'll take KLF to more cities, more countries, and to more readers. We'll continue to promote regional literature and leisure and promote leisure heart voices. We'll create more scholarship, fellowship, and opportunity for young writers. We'll embrace technology and making literature more accessible to the digital generation. We'll build archive, research initiative, and global collaboration to make KLF a permanent home for literary excellence. As I conclude, let me remind you this festival is more than just literature. It is an idea, a revolution, a movement. And to each and every one of you present here today, I say you this: you are not just attendees; you are torchbearer of this movement. Thank you, believing in this dream. Thank you for walking this journey with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are privileged to have the esteemed presence of Her Excellency Ms. Ina H. Krishnamurthy, the Ambassador of Indonesia to India with country accreditation to Bhutan, a seasoned diplomat. She has over 3 decades of experience in economic diplomacy, trade negotiation, and multilateral relation. So I'll now request her to address this wonderful gathering.
Honorable Governor of Orissa, Honorable Union Minister of Tourism and Culture of India, Honorable Minister of Culture of Odisha, KLF patron and CEO Sri Ashok Kumar Bal, KLF founder, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, namaskar, good morning. Allow me to extend my congratulations to the organizing committee of the 11th Kalinga Literary Festival for your outstanding effort in making this festival as one of the important literature platforms for dialogue and an exchange of ideas in India. KLF has shown the commitment to widespread the vibrant spirit of India's rich literacy heritage and to promote appreciation to the written art. Indonesia is truly honored to be the country partner for this year KLF, as the friendship between India and Indonesia is not only a product of 75 years of formal diplomatic ties, but also a relationship that has been forged over 2 millennia of shared history, culture, and values. Our bilateral relationship has evolved from friends fighting the colonial power, united in our quest for independence, to being partners, shaping the post-colonial order, ensuring that our voices were heard on the world stage as newly sovereign nations, and to becoming drivers of Asian century, focused on the Indo-Pacific. Honorable Governor, Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia and India have been friends for over 2 millennia. This statement is overstatement and understatement at the same time. It is an overstatement because factually, not every part of India knows Indonesia as deep as some states, in particular Orissa. I think to say that the relationship between Odisha and Indonesia are just friends is understatement because our relationship is much deeper and much complex than just friends. Kalinga, the ancient empire located in modern Odisha, was already famous and strong political power since early history of India. As a maritime power, Kalinga's overseas activities reach as far as Java, Bali, Sumatra, and other islands currently part of modern Indonesia. Through maritime activities, the traders of Kalinga played a significant role in spreading the culture to other parts of the world. A local folklore in Java said that the Prince of Kalinga sent 20,000 families to Java who settled there. In Java and Malay Peninsula, there is the term of orang Keling, people of Keling. Keling is derived from the word Kalinga. As time goes by, people forget the origin of the word Keling. Even only few people in Indonesia knows that Keling is from Kalinga, which is the ancient name of modern Odisha. Kalinga had very good relationship with Indonesia, not only in the fields of trade and commerce, but also in the socio-cultural segments. The most salient feature of a common heritage is the old practice of writing on palm leaf with an iron stylus. The ancient Balinese manuscripts are all written in palm leaves, like those of Odia. Another example of similarities, floating of small boats during Bali Yatra in Odisha happens also in Bali during Masakapam Kapesi, which is a Balinese festival where small boats with burning candles are floated, symbolizing a person's return to their original homeland. To have a taste of our similarities as well as Indonesia's cultural diversity, I would like to invite you all to our booth during this August event and also watch our cultural dance troupe. Honorable Governor, Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, culture increasingly important in international relations and foreign policies. Cultural diplomacy is harnessed by countries to promote their cultural distinctiveness, thus enhancing the world's cultural diversity while paving the way to cooperation and dialogue. In a globalized, interconnected world where countries are increasingly interdependent, cultural diplomacy can be critical to fostering peace and stability. By supporting mutual understanding, trust, and exposure to cultural diversity, it enhances international relations in many areas of cooperation. The Act East policy of Prime Minister Modi ji, which includes connectivity, not only talks about the hard connectivity of air, land, and sea, but more importantly, about connectivity between people of India and people in Southeast Asia, including Indonesia. And surely, culture holds a significant role as the soft power in diplomacy between and among nations, including between Indonesia and India. Excuse me. It is with this background, Indonesia is the country partner of this year KLF by presenting a professional cultural troupe and a delegation from Ministry of Culture. Thank you. To give our sincere respect to the 10th anniversary of Act East policy, to celebrate the 2 millennia of cultural linkages, to commemorate the 75th anniversary of our diplomatic relations, and more importantly, to rejoice the bridge of humanity, humility between our two civilizations, culture, history, and heritage. Honorable Governor, Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, please allow me to quote Mahatma Gandhi ji, who said, and I quote, "A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people." Both India and Indonesia boast a tapestry of cultures, religions, and languages, creating a cultural landscape which is a blend of influences from various regions, sub-regions, and historical periods, resulting in a rich and diverse heritage. Therefore, it is essential to recognize and capitalize on our shared cultural heritage, historical connections, and common values, as it can open new avenues for cooperation and collaboration beyond traditional political or economic interaction. Finally, I would like to express my sincere best wishes for the success of KLF 2025. May KLF be an avenue for India and its partners, particularly Indonesia, to work together to preserve and promote cultural appreciation and deeper connections between nations. Thank you. Terima kasih. Danyabat.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Can I request people at the back to please close the door and not to make noises when a dignitary is speaking? Please. Can you close the door? Volunteers, please close the door. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for some book releases, which has become an integral part of Kalinga Literary Festival. But of course, this year it is even more special because for the first time, KLF itself has come up with these books in association with different partners. So big round of applause for that. So I'll request His Excellency, Honorable Governor of Odisha, Dr. Hari Babu Kamampati, Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Government of India, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, and all esteemed guests on dais to release the book. The first book, ladies and gentlemen, is published in association with Shiksha Sandhan, Making Books, An Intimate History of Print in Odisha. I request the chairman of Shiksha Sandhan, Professor Jatindra Kumar Naik, to join on stage as well for the release. The first time an effort has been made to bring to limelight the history of print in Odisha, a unique initiative indeed. Making Books, An Intimate History of Print in Odisha. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. The second book is Odia Catalogram by Sri Siniruddha Das and Srimati Mamta Mishra Das. I request them to join on stage along with Dr. Surendra Nath Sarangi, Vice President, Amritavani Adarsh Shodha Sansthan, Balasore. In fact, this book has been published in association with Panini Educational and Cultural Trust, Bhubaneswar, and Amritvani Adarsh Shodha Sansthan, Balasore. And it's an elaborate documentation of manuscript heritage of Odisha. So, उसके बाद अवार्ड्स है सर 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 All right, a big round of applause. And the third book is Obtuse Angle, A Bureaucrat's Journey Through Cartoons by retired IS officer Shri B.P. Acharya. I'll request him to join on stage as well. He was the Special Chief Secretary in Telangana, was instrumental in facilitating many industrial clusters in Telangana, and has been pursuing his childhood hobby of cartooning, has been publishing regular columns titled Obtuse Angle. And this book offers a collection of his black and white cartoons starting from his probation days and covering his entire journey as a civil servant. Obtuse Angle, A Bureaucrat's Journey Through Cartoons. All right. Congratulations to everyone for that. I'll thank our dignitaries for doing the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to give away the coveted Kalinga Literary Awards. May I request His Excellency, Honorable Governor of Odisha, Dr. Hari Babu Kamampati, and Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Government of India, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, to give away the awards. We have two recipients of the Kalinga Literary Award this time. The first one goes to Ms. Mamta Kalia. She's not here with us, so we'll request Shri Pratap Somvanshi ji, celebrated poet, to receive the award on her behalf. Mamta ji, a celebrated Hindi author, poet, and educator, renowned for her insightful and bold narratives on women's experiences and middle-class life in India. Her literary contributions span novels, short story, essays, and poetry, with notable work including Beghar, Prem Kahani, Ladkiyan, Ek Patni Ke Notes, Daud, and the award-winning novel Dukham Sukham. The next one goes to, the next one goes to Professor Jatendra Kumar Naik, Kalinga Literary Award, Distinguished Indian translator, literary critic, academic, known for his contribution to Odia literature and print culture. Served as Professor of English Literature at Utkal University, Bhubaneswar, retired in 2016. Best known for his translations of Odia literature include Astride the Wheel, Six Acre and Third, Story of My Life. He's, apart from his literary pursuit, key figure in preserving Odisha's print culture, researching its history and societal impact. Serves as the chairman of Siksha Sandhan as well. Congratulations. The next one is Kalinga International Literary Award, and that goes to, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Siniruddha Das and Dr. Mamta Mishra for their extraordinary lifetime contribution to the field of Sanskrit literature, linguistic, manuscriptology, and Indian culture heritage. Professor Das, Siniruddha Das, a luminary in the realms of Sanskrit grammar, linguistics, and manuscriptology, dedicated over 4 decades to teaching, research, and academic leadership. Dr. Mamta Mishra, an equally distinguished scholar, has made remarkable contribution to Sanskrit literature and manuscriptology. So a big round of applause for both of them for the Kalinga International Literary Award. Congratulations. We'll move to the next one, Kalinga Literary Award, Youth Award. This goes to Mr. Buddhi Sagar. A big round of applause. A celebrated Nepali writer and poet known for his influential contribution to contemporary Nepali literature. His critically acclaimed debut novel, Karnali Blues, has been hailed as a modern classic, capturing the essence of rural Nepal with vivid storytelling. It's been translated into English and continues to inspire readers across borders. Second novel, Firfire, further solidified his position in Nepali literature. Mr. Buddhi Sagar, a big round of applause. It's now, we'll move to the Odisha Living Legend Awards, which were started in 2011 to acknowledge the great work by leading lights of... Okay. He's here? Okay, we'll just wait. Yes, he's here. Big round of applause. He has already been honored with several prestigious awards, including the Rashtriya Pratibha Puraskar from the Government of Nepal, widely recognized for his lyrical prose, introspective theme, and his ability to blend nostalgia with socio-cultural realities. Inspiring the youth, the Kalinga Literary Award, Youth Award. Youngsters, you need to applaud. Come on, show some youth energy here. All right. Thank you. We'll move to the Odisha Living Legend Awards now, which were started in 2011 to acknowledge the great work by leading lights of Odisha. The first one, Odisha Living Legend Award 2025, goes to the extraordinary entrepreneur, visionary leader, and philanthropist, Dr. Soumya Ranjan Samal. Dedicated leader committed to transforming Odisha by creating employment opportunities, founder of Kalinga Commercial Corporation Limited, which recently had an annual turnover of rupees 716.78 crore. So his story is really inspiring. His relentless efforts focus on empowering the youth, enhancing public infrastructure, supporting underprivileged communities. An ardent devotee of Lord Jagannath, he's invested in social welfare activities, including blood donation drive, orphan welfare, and has also contributed towards job creation in Odisha in a big way. Aims to create 1 lakh plus job opportunities for young men and women in Odisha, ensuring that they don't go out of the state and rather work within their state. Congratulations. The next Odisha Living Legend Award goes to Shri P.K. Das, renowned architect, popularly known as architect activist. His wide spectrum of work includes organizing slum dwellers for better living and involving affordable housing model, engaging in policy framework for housing and urban development, reclaiming public spaces, including developing the waterfronts, protection and conservation of natural areas, re-envisioning the city of Mumbai, along with an architectural practice involving urban planning, urban design, architecture, and interior design assignments across India. Also founded the Question of Cities, a forum for nature, people, and sustainability, and his work in development of Mumbai's coastline has got him several awards. Congratulations. And the next Odisha Living Legend Award 2025 is here, right here on stage. Padma Vibhushan recipient Shri Sudarshan Sahu. The artistic genius of Sudarshan Sahu is such that his hands can infuse life to the most inanimate objects, the stones. The master sculptor's extraordinary work of craftsmanship has traveled the globe and is credited with not only keeping the art of stone sculpture alive, but also pass it on to the new generation of artists. A big round of applause for Shri Sudarshan Sahu. Congratulations to all the winners. Can we have a big round of applause for all of them? For the Kalinga Literary Award recipients as well as for the Odisha Living Legend Award recipients. We are so proud of all of them, and we would like to thank our esteemed dignitaries for doing the honors. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are truly privileged to have with us the Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Government of India, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, who's leading the transformative strides India's tourism sector is taking today so that it can play a pivotal role in the Viksit Bharat dream of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. आप सभी को जानकर बेहद खुशी होगी कि पर्यटन विकास में मानक स्थापित करने वाले राजस्थान की गौरवशाली धरती के सुपुत्र श्री गजेंद्र सिंह शेखावत जी ने हाल ही में केएलएफ मेंटर श्री अशोक बौरा जी की पुस्तक अ वेरियस वर्ल्ड का उन्मोचन दिल्ली में भी किया था और आज इस मंच में आकर उन्होंने इसकी शोभा और भी बढ़ा दी है। मैं उनसे अनुरोध करूंगी इस सभा को संबोधित करें। आई रिक्वेस्ट हिम टू एड्रेस द गैदरिंग विद अ बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ यू।
साहित्य, संस्कृति और संस्कार इन तीनों की उर्वरा रखने वाली इस संस्कृति धानी धरती उड़ीसा के इस ऐतिहासिक शहर में आप सबके बीच में एक ऐसे अवसर पर जब हम साहित्य के सर्जकों का सम्मान करने के लिए और अगले 3 दिन में शब्द रचना के संसार के विभिन्न आयामों पर चर्चा करने के लिए एकत्रित हुए, मैं कलिंगा लिटरेचर फेस्टिवल के इस 11वें सोपान पर आज उद्घाटन के अवसर पर उपस्थित आप सब लोगों को हृदय पूर्वक प्रणाम करता हूं, आप सबको अभिवादन करता हूं। हम सब के बीच में मंच पर उपस्थित उड़ीसा के सम्मानीय राज्यपाल श्रद्धेय हरि बाबू खंबापति जी, मंच पर उपस्थित कलिंगा लिटरेरी फेस्टिवल की पार्टनर कंट्री इंडोनेशिया के सम्मानीय राजदूत हर एक्सलेंसी इना जे कृष्णमूर्ति जी, मंच पर उपस्थित साहित्य अकादमी के सचिव श्री के श्रीनिवास राव जी, जिन्होंने अपनी कला से, अपने हुनर से, जिनके हाथ में छेनी और हथौड़े से एक पत्थर में प्राण डालने की शक्ति भगवान ने दी है, ऐसे महान विख्यात देश का सम्मान बढ़ाने वाले शिल्पकार पद्म विभूषण श्रद्धेय सुदर्शन साहू जी, मंच पर उपस्थित I should say that the spine behind this Kalinga Literary Festival, who himself is an author, आदरणीय श्री अशोक कुमार बल जी, कलिंगा लिटरेरी फेस्टिवल के फाउंडर श्री रश्मि रंजन परिदा जी, और इस सभागार में उपस्थित शब्द से साहित्य के संसार का सृजन करने वाले, या मैं कहूं कि अपनी कलम से संस्कृति का चित्रण यथारूपण करने वाले, या अनेक अवसरों पर अपनी कलम की ताकत से समाज की विचारधारा का मुख मोड़ने वाले, वेदव्यास से लेकर के कालिदास तक और कालिदास से लेकर के तुलसीदास तक, या हिंदी की इस समृद्ध साहित्य परंपरा में भारतेंदु हरिश्चंद्र से लेकर के प्रेमचंद्र तक, महादेवी वर्मा से लेकर के मीनू वर्मा तक, इस सुदीर्घ साहित्य संस्कृति जो भारत की परंपरा है, उस परंपरा के वाहक जितने भी साहित्यकार लेखक यहां मौजूद हैं, उन सब के श्री चरणों में मैं प्रणाम करते हुए आप सबका अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूं। मित्रों, आज हम कलिंगा लिटरेचर फेस्टिवल के 11वें पायदान पर यहां उड़ीसा की धरती पर एकत्रित आए। निश्चित रूप से एक ऐसी उर्वरा धरती है जिसने भारत के साहित्य को और भारत में साहित्य सृजन की परंपरा को बहुत समृद्धि प्रदान की। ये जगन्नाथ प्रभु की धरती, जिसने पिछले सदियों से भारत की इस मनीषा परंपरा को नई ऊंचाई प्रदान करने के लिए अनेक ऐसे साहित्य रत्न अपनी गर्भ से पैदा किए हैं। यदि हम चर्चा करें फकीर मोहन सेनापति जी से लेकर के प्रख्यात उड़िया साहित्यकार मनोज दास्ते तक, प्रख्यात लेखिका प्रतिभा रे जी से लेकर के सरला दास जी तक, गोपीनाथ महंती जी से लेकर के गौर हरिदास तक, ऐसे अनेक अनेक लोग जिन्होंने पिछली अनेक शताब्दियों से भारत की मनीषा परंपरा को, भारत की ज्ञान की विधाओं को न केवल संस्कृत से लेकर के उड़िया तक और उड़िया से लेकर के वापस संस्कृत तक अपनी कल्पना के संसार और अपनी शब्द रचना की क्षमता के आधार पर समृद्ध किया है। मित्रों, अक्सर इस बात को कहा जाता है कि साहित्य किसी समाज का या समय काल का दर्पण होता है। लेकिन यदि भारत के परिप्रेक्ष्य में यह कहूं, और भारत की सुदीर्घ परंपरा जो हजारों हजारों साल का भारत का लिखित अलिखित इतिहास भी, और साथ साथ में भारत में साहित्य सृजन की जो हजारों साल की अनवरत चलने वाली परंपरा है, मैं जिम्मेदारी के साथ में कहूंगा कि भारत के परिप्रेक्ष्य में यह कहना कि वो साहित्य समाज का दर्पण है, वो बहुत छोटा विषय होगा। भारत के परिप्रेक्ष्य में यह कहना अधिक अनुकूल और समीचीन होगा कि साहित्य भारत की किसी देश की संस्कृति का दर्पण है। और इतने वर्षों की इस लंबी यात्रा में भारत में जिस तरह से समृद्ध साहित्य का सृजन हुआ, अनेक विषयों पर सृजन हुआ, जब पूरे विश्व की अन्य सभ्यताएं या अन्य देश और वहां की मानव प्रजाति जब अपने अस्तित्व के लिए संघर्षरत थी, अपने आप को, अपने जीवन को परिस्थिति और प्रकृति के साथ में समायोजित करते हुए अपने जीवन को सुगम बनाने की चेष्टा कर रही थी और उसके संघर्ष के साथ में जुटी थी, उस कालखंड में भी भारत में समृद्ध साहित्य का सृजन भी हुआ। और उस कालखंड में भी व्यक्ति ने, भारत की मनीषा ने मनुष्य जीवन के यथार्थ को, मैं क्या हूं, मैं कौन हूं, मैं किस लिए हूं, मेरा जीवन किस लिए है, इस यथार्थ को खोजने और अपने खोजे हुए ज्ञान को पुस्तक पे अंकित करने का काम प्रारंभ कर दिया था। दुनिया में अगर कहीं भी लिखित साहित्य हो सकता है, सबसे पुराना साहित्य हो सकता है, सबसे समृद्ध साहित्य हो सकता है, जो साहित्य कालजयी है, जो समय की सीमाओं से परे हो गया है, क्योंकि ऐसे लोगों के द्वारा उस साहित्य का सृजन किया गया जिन्होंने उस ज्ञान को अनुभूत किया, अनुभव किया। और इसीलिए हमारे भारत की परंपरा में, मनीषा परंपरा में, भारत के ऋषियों मुनियों ने मंत्र के रचनाकारों को मंत्र के रचनाकार शब्द के रूप में उल्लेखित नहीं किया, अंकित नहीं किया। हमारी संस्कृत ने मंत्र के दृष्टा के रूप में उसे अंकित किया, कि उसने अनुभव करके उस मंत्र को दृष्टि रूप में देखा है, उसके बाद में उसको अंकित किया। केवल उसकी रचना नहीं की है, केवल उसको लिखा नहीं, तो मंत्र दृष्टा के रूप में संबोधित किया गया। और जीवन की हर विधा, जीवन के हर पक्ष में जिस तरह के शब्दों की रचना इस भारत में हुई, भारत यदि आज भी महान देश कहलाने का अधिकारी है, तो उसकी सबसे बड़ी जो है थाती, और उसमें सबसे बड़ा योगदान भारत के समृद्ध साहित्य के सृजकों की परंपरा का है। अनेक अनेक सभ्यताएं, कवि ने लिखा, यूनान, मिस्र, रोमा सब मिट गए, जहां से कुछ बात है कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी। सारा जहां हमारा दुश्मन रहा, लेकिन फिर भी हमारी संस्कृति अनवरत बनी रही। और कभी ये कहता है कि कुछ बात है, और मैं ये सोचता हूं कि जो बात, वो जो खोजने की कभी बात करता है या जो कहता है, वो भारत की अनवरत साहित्य सृजन की ये परंपरा है। अनेक अनेक सभ्यताएं, संस्कृतियां विकसित हुई, लेकिन काल के प्रवाह में वो कहीं ना कहीं समाहित हो गई। काल के प्रवाह के सामने वो हार गई और वो समाप्त हो गई। ये भारत की संस्कृति सनातन बनी रही, निरंतर बनी रही, नूतन बनी रही, प्रासंगिक बनी रही, वो मात्र इसलिए कि भारत में साहित्य सृजन की एक निरंतर अनवरत चलने वाली परंपरा थी। उसने भारत की संस्कृति को सनातन बनाए रखते हुए नूतन बनाए रखने का काम किया। और आज उस परंपरा के वाहक के रूप में आप सब लोग यहां पे मौजूद। मैं अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूं कलिंगा लिटरेरी फेस्टिवल के पीछे खड़े सभी लोगों का, कि उन्होंने इस महत्वपूर्ण समय में इस लिटरेरी फेस्टिवल का आयोजन करना प्रारंभ किया। क्योंकि पिछले 10 साल से कलिंगा लिटरेरी फेस्टिवल को 11वां साल हुआ है, ये 11वें पायदान पर हम खड़े हैं। और पिछले कुछ वर्षों में भारत ने जिस तरह से परिवर्तन को देखा, उस परिवर्तन के चलते हुए जिस तरह से भारत की तरफ देखने की दृष्टि एक तरफ बदली है, और दूसरी तरफ भारतीयों की दृष्टि भारत को देखने की तरफ के लिए बदली है। क्योंकि मुझे सामाजिक जीवन में काम करते हुए लगभग 30-35 साल का कालखंड हुआ है, और बिल्कुल धरातल से काम शुरू करके मैं अपने अनुभव के आधार पर कह सकता हूं कि 2014 तक आते आते आजादी, जिसको हमने इतने सारे संघर्षों के बाद में, इतने सारे बलिदानों के बाद में अर्जित किया था, हजारों लोगों ने हंसते हंसते फांसी के फंदे पर झूल जाना स्वीकार किया, तब जाकर के हमारा देश आजाद हुआ था। हजारों लोगों ने उसके लिए सीने पर गोली खाई थी, तब जाकर के देश आजाद हुआ था। सैकड़ों लोग ऐसे होंगे, विनायक दामोदर राव सावरकर जैसे, जिन्होंने कोल्हू में बैल की जगह जुट जाना स्वीकार किया होगा, तब जाकर के देश आजाद। अनेक लोग ऐसे होंगे जिन्होंने अपने महलों को छोड़ करके सड़कों पे आकर के संघर्ष किया होगा, जेलों में यातनाएं सही होंगी, कोड़ों के मार सही होगी, लाठियों के प्रहार सही होंगे, तब जाकर के देश आजाद हुआ था। लेकिन इस लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था, जिसको हमने इतने सारे बलिदान के बाद में अर्जित किया था, धीरे धीरे हम उसके मूल्य को कहीं भुला बैठे थे। सामान्य मानवी के मन में इस बात का संदेह पैदा होने लगा था, जिस तरह की परिस्थितियां इस देश में थी, ये लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था जिसको इतने सारे बलिदानों के बाद में हमने अर्जित किया, क्या वो हमारे देश के लिए अनुकूल भी है कि नहीं। सामान्य मानवी के मन में इस तरह का विचार, जिस तरह का परिदृश्य देश में 2014 से पहले था, उसको देख करके आता था कि बाढ़ जिसको हमने अपने खेत की रक्षा के लिए बनाया, वो बाढ़ ही खेत को खाने लगी है, रक्षक ही भक्षक हो गया। लेकिन सौभाग्य से 2014 के बाद में जिस तरह की परिस्थितियां बदली और जिस तरह का नेतृत्व भारत में आया है, मुझे अभी एक दिन किसी एक पत्रकार ने पूछा था कि 10 साल के मोदी जी के कालखंड की आप सबसे बड़ी उपलब्धि किस बात को मानते हैं। और मैंने कहा कि मुझे एक वाक्य में यदि कहना हो तो मैं ये कहूंगा कि अविश्वास से घिरे हुए भारत को मैं विश्वास के बीज को स्थापित करके भारत को विकसित हो सकता है, इस मार्ग पर प्रशस्त करने का काम जो है, उपलब्धि माननीय मोदी जी की सबसे बड़ी उपलब्धि है। पिछले 10 साल के कालखंड में सब कुछ वही था, लेकिन नेतृत्व की क्षमता के आधार पर आज जिस तरह का परिवर्तन हमने देखा है, भारत की तरफ देखने का नजरिया पूरे विश्व भर का परिवर्तित हो गया। भारत की तरफ देखने का नजरिया, भारत की तरफ को जानने पहचानने का एक नया कौतूहल पूरे विश्व भर में सृजित हुआ है। और ठीक उसके साथ साथ में 140 करोड़ भारतीय भी इस विश्वास के साथ में कि आने वाले 25 साल में हम 2047 तक, जब भारत आजादी का 100 वर्ष पूरा करेगा, तब तक हम विकसित भारत बन करके उभरेंगे। इस विश्वास के साथ में 140 करोड़ लोगों ने एक साथ उसकी तरफ कदम ताल करना प्रारंभ कर दिया। हम निश्चित रूप से अत्यंत सौभाग्यशाली कि हमको एक ऐसे कालखंड में काम करने का अवसर मिला है जब हमारा देश संपरिवर्तन के दौर से गुजर रहा है। You people are, and all of us are blessed, since we are so fortunate and blessed that our country is undergoing era of transformation. And whenever a country or a society undergoes era of transformation, which opportunity comes into decades or in the centuries, once in decades or centuries, हमारे देश में भी यह अवसर शायद मुझे लगता है कि आजादी की लड़ाई के समय आया था, जब इतना बड़ा परिवर्तन देश ने देखा था। तब उस समाज के, उस सोसाइटी के, उस इंस्टीट्यूशन के, उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के, उस देश के जो इस तरह के ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के दौर से गुजर रहा है, उसके हर एक व्यक्ति की जिम्मेदारी होती है, हर एक स्टेक होल्डर की जिम्मेदारी होती है कि वो उसमें अपनी तरफ से कंट्रीब्यूट करे। और मैं अभी कुछ दिन पहले इस बात की चर्चा करते हुए साहित्य अकादमी में भी इस बात को कह रहा था कि निश्चित रूप से जिम्मेदारी होती है, हर व्यक्ति की जिम्मेदारी होती है, लेकिन जिन लोगों के पास में चेतना को प्रवाहित करने और प्रज्वलित करने और चेतना के प्रवाह से स्पंदन को पैदा करने की ताकत होती है, उनकी जिम्मेदारी और भी बड़ी होती है। और क्योंकि मैं ऐसे लोगों से बात कर रहा हूं जिनके पास में यह क्षमता है, वो अपनी शब्दों के आदर्श की रचना से, अपनी कलम की ताकत से समाज को प्रदीप्त कर सकते हैं, समाज की बौद्धिक क्षमता को जागृत कर सकते हैं, समाज के लोगों के स्टेक होल्डर्स के हृदय में एक स्पंदन पैदा कर सकते हैं, उसके नसों के रक्त के प्रवाह को बढ़ा सकते हैं। इतिहास उठा करके देख लीजिए, अनेक उदाहरण मिल जाएंगे, अनेक बहुत पुराने इतिहास को छोड़ दीजिए, मैं उसकी भी चर्चा कर सकता हूं। मध्यकालीन भारत के इतिहास में अनेक ऐसे इंसिडेंट्स मिल जाएंगे। तब एक लेखक की लिखी हुई 2 पंक्तियों ने उस समय की सारी व्यवस्था को बदल दिया। मैं तो राजस्थान की धरती से आता हूं, मैंने पहले भी इस बात का उल्लेख किया। महाराणा प्रताप जो स्वतंत्रता का सबसे बड़ा पुरोधा था, महाराणा प्रताप जब संघर्ष कर रहे थे, निरंतर संघर्ष, अकबर की मुगल सेनाओं के सामने संघर्ष चल रहा था, अनेक दशकों तक संघर्ष करने के बाद में जब वन में भटक रहे थे, अपने बच्चों को लेकर के, अपने परिवार को राजमहल से निकाल करके उन मेवाड़ के अरावली के पहाड़ों के जंगलों में भटक रहे थे, एक समय ऐसी परिस्थिति कि अपने बच्चे के लिए, छोटे से बेटे के लिए बनाई गई रोटी, जो घास के बीज को इकट्ठा करके बनाई थी, घोड़े की पीठ पर बैठ करके अपने भाले की अणी से उस रोटी को भाले की अणी में पिरो करके, जिसको एक जलती हुई चिता में डाल करके सेका था, वो निकाल करके बाहर ठंडा होने के लिए रखा और उसको एक बिलाव उठा करके ले गया। एक पिता की कल्पना करिए उस समय क्या मनस्थिति होगी। और महाराणा प्रताप मानसिक रूप से कमजोर हो गए, उनके मन में दर्द उठा कि मैं किसके लिए संघर्ष कर रहा हूं, अपने बच्चे को मैं एक रोटी तक नहीं दे सकता, घास की रोटी भी नहीं खिला सकता। और तो उनके मन में एक विचार आया और उन्होंने कहा कि मुझे अकबर से संधि कर लेना चाहिए। लेकिन जब यह सूचना अकबर के पास पहुंची, तब बीकानेर के पृथ्वीराज, जो आप ही की तरह शब्द रचना के, शब्द के शिल्पकार थे, उन्होंने 4 पंक्तियां महाराणा प्रताप को लिख करके भेजी। मैं आज सुनी है नाहरियो स्याणारे भेले सो गेलो। राजस्थानी में उन्होंने लिखा कि मैंने आज सुना है, यह संदेश मेरे पास में है कि मैंने आज सुना है कि शेर आज सियार के घर में जाकर के उसके साथ में सोएगा। और उन 4 पंक्तियों ने महाराणा प्रताप को के मानसिक स्थिति को जो है वो ठीक किया और उन्होंने संघर्ष किया। आज भी हम 500 साल बीत जाने के बाद में भी सम्मान के साथ में हम भारतीय सभी जाति, वर्ग, क्षेत्र और सब की सीमाओं से परे उठ करके उसे स्वतंत्रता के पुरोधा के रूप में मानते हैं। साहित्य के सजग की 4 पंक्तियों ने सब कुछ बदल दिया था। आजादी की उस लंबी लड़ाई में कितने सारे ऐसे लोग होंगे। बंकिमचंद्र की लिखी हुई वो जो गीत, उस गीत ने भारत की आजादी में कितना बड़ा योगदान किया था। परिस्थितियां ठीक उसी तरह की है मित्रों। आज भी जो उस समय की परिस्थिति थी जब भारत की आजादी की लड़ाई चल रही थी, या भारत उस समय में जब हम पर हुए सांस्कृतिक हमलों के विरुद्ध संघर्ष लड़ रहा था, जब हम तलवार की ताकत के विरुद्ध लड़ रहे थे, या जब हम अंग्रेजों के उस बौद्धिक प्रदूषण के खिलाफ लड़ रहे थे, आज भी हम उसी तरह के दौर से गुजर रहे हैं। एक तरफ बौद्धिक प्रदूषण के माध्यम से जो कुछ तलवारों के माध्यम से इस सनातन संस्कृति पर प्रहार करके उसे समाप्त करने में सफलता प्राप्त न की जा सकी, जो कुछ अंग्रेजों की उस कुत्सित चालों और हमारी एजुकेशन सिस्टम को जिस तरह से करप्ट करके हमको समाप्त करने, हमारी इस सनातन परंपरा को समाप्त करने की कुचेष्टा भी असफल रही। आज एक बार फिर सह आशय चलाए जा रहे बौद्धिक प्रदूषण के आधार पर हमारे इस सनातन प्रवाह को समाप्त करने की चेष्टा हो रही है। और दूसरी तरफ भारत के भाग्य का सूर्योदय होता हुआ हम सबको दिखाई दे रहा है। जब भारतवासी विश्वास के साथ में देश परिवर्तित होगा, इस संकल्प के साथ में आगे जुटे, उस समय में हम सब रचनाकारों की जिम्मेदारी क्या है, इस बात का एहसास निश्चित रूप से हम सबको करने की आवश्यकता है। और अगले 3 दिन पर जब हम विचार करेंगे, जब इस बात पर बात करेंगे, तब मैं आपसे आग्रह करूंगा कि आप सब लोग इस बात पर भी विचार करें, इस बात पर निश्चित रूप से चर्चा करें, इस बात पर मंथन करें, यहां करें, यहां से जाने के बाद में करें कि इस समय की प्रासंगिकता को देखते हुए, इस समय की आवश्यकता और महत्ता को समझते हुए हम किस तरह से समाज को मार्गदर्शित करें, किस तरह से समाज को आगे बढ़ाएं कि आने वाले समय में सभी चुनौतियों और बाधाओं को पार करके हम अपने देश को उन सारी हुतात्माओं को, जिन्होंने भारत को स्वतंत्र कराने के लिए या स्वतंत्रता के संघर्ष से पहले में जो है हजारों साल तक हुए इन तलवारों के हमलों के विरुद्ध जिन लोगों ने अपने प्राणों का उत्सर्ग करके, अपना सर्वस्व समर्पण करके इस भारत की सनातन परंपरा को जो है वो सनातन बनाए और अक्षुण्ण बनाए रखने के लिए अपना बलिदान किया, हम उनको श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करते हुए उनके सपनों का भारत बनाने में अपना योगदान प्राप्त जो है वो प्रदान कर सकें, अपना योगदान कर सकें, ताकि आने वाले समय में जब भारत के इस परिवर्तन का इतिहास लिखा जाए तो आप सबका भी नाम उसी सम्मान के साथ में अंकित किया जाए जिस सम्मान के साथ में मुंशी प्रेमचंद का, महाकवि कालिदास का, पृथ्वीराज रासो का, या उस जिस सम्मान के साथ में बंकिम दा का नाम लिया जाता है, ऐसे सम्मान के अधिकारी आप सब बने। इस शुभकामना के साथ में आप सबका हृदयपूर्वक धन्यवाद।
आपके बहुमूल्य अभिभाषण के लिए अशेष धन्यवाद। Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed grateful to have His Excellency Honorable Governor of Odisha, Dr. Haribabu Kambampati, as the chief guest of the Kalinga Literary Festival. A teacher by heart, he taught for 24 years in Andhra Pradesh, had shown the spark for public service early in his student days. I'll now request him to address the wonderful gathering.
Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Government of India. Srimati Ina H. Krishnamurthy, Ambassador of Indonesia to India. Padma Vibhushan Sri Sudarshan Sahu ji. K. Srinivasa Rao, Sahitya Academy Secretary, Kalinga Literary Festival. Shri Rashmi Ranjan Parida, Kalinga Literacy Festival Founder and Director. Shri Ashok Kumar Bal, Patron and CEO, Kalinga Literacy Festival. Distinguished guests, participants, and dear friends. Jai Jagannath. I am delighted to be here in the midst of such a distinguished gathering representing different walks of life on the inaugural ceremony of the 11th Kalinga Literary Festival. I am thankful for your invitation and congratulate the Odisha Dairy Foundation, the organizers of this annual festival, for organizing this festival successfully year after year. I am given to understand that besides panel discussions, debates, and conversations across over 10 languages, the festival will be joined by many across the globe in a hybrid format. The beauty of our linguistic tradition is that diversity is dynamic. In this activity of creative expression, India has never been intolerant and narrow minded on the question of language. Our civilization has always accepted intellectual freedom and celebrated cultural pluralism. It has recognized language as a means of expression, as a connector of people, and a carrier of culture. Odisha has a profound literary and intellectual legacy deeply rooted in its history, mythology, and artistic traditions. The state has nurtured many finest creative minds in the country. It has significantly contributed to India's literary heritage. This festival not only honors this legacy but also creates a space where contemporary voices engage in meaningful dialogue, fostering new ideas and perspectives and contribute to ever evolving narrative of Indian literature. Literature is not merely an artistic pursuit, it is a powerful force that shapes societies, influences thought, and inspires change. It has the ability to bridge divides, foster empathy, and ignite creativity. In today's fast changing world, where technology and artificial intelligence are reshaping communication and storytelling, festivals like this reaffirm the importance of human imagination and the written word. They remind us that literature is not just about words on a page, but about ideas that transform lives and societies. The Kalinga Literary Festival has rightfully established itself as a cultural ambassador promoting India's rich literary and artistic heritage on a global stage. It is heartening to see how this festival has grown over the years, embracing diverse voices and celebrating linguistic and literary plurality. I commend the organizers for their dedication in fostering a space where writers, poets, and intellectuals can engage in enriching conversations that stimulate the mind and nourish the soul. At a time when the world is undergoing rapid changes, literature continues to play a crucial role in shaping our thoughts, preserving our heritage, and guiding us toward a more enlightened and empathetic society. I commend the organizers, scholars, and participants who have made this festival a grand success year after year. Your efforts in bringing together eminent literary minds, young writers, and readers to celebrate the written and spoken word are truly commendable. As you embark on this literary journey over the next few days, I encourage all participants to immerse themselves in discussions, explore new ideas and perspectives, and celebrate the enduring power of literature in nation building. May this festival continue to inspire, enlighten, and shape the literary landscape of our times. With these words, I extend my best wishes for a successful and enriching festival. Thank you. Vande Utkala Janani. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring address for the inaugural session. May I now request everyone to please rise for the national anthem. everyone. We would once again like to thank His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Odisha, for gracing the inaugural session of KLF, Kalinga Literary Festival. We would also like to extend our thank. I'll, I'll also I'll request everybody to please stay seated. In fact, we have a wonderful cultural performance by the Indonesia troupe. I request if the Honorable Minister can stay back for 15 minutes for the performance by the Indonesia troupe. I'll request Gajendraji if he can be with us for 15 more minutes. And as we thank His Excellency once again for being with us, I'll request our Honorable Minister, sir, agar sir aap 15 minute aur ruk sakte hain. We have a cultural performance by the Indonesia troupe. अगर आप उसको देख सकें, सर 15 मिनट का परफॉर्मेंस है, अगर आप समय दे सके तो बहुत अच्छा होगा. So it's a 15 minutes performance. All right, I request everybody to please stay seated. We have a lovely performance coming up. We'll just start it in a couple of minutes as our guests are departing. So we'll just wait for a few minutes. मैं खूब शीघ्र आउ थे कार्यक्रमटी आरंभ करूँ. समस्त को अनुरोध आपण माने प्लीज बसी जातु. आमर वी हैव बहुत गुड़े सेशंस अच्छी आज दिन भितर. वी हैव टू स्टिक टू द टाइम. आमे आरंभ करूँ आमर नेक्स्ट परफॉर्मेंस गोटे छोटो कल्चरल परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी जहाँपर आमे आमर सेंट्रल थीम को नहीं सेशन टी आरंभ करूँ. मु सबु अतिथि मानक अनुरोध करी आपण माने बसी रुहंतु. We'll quickly set the stage for the cultural performance. So I request everyone to please stay seated. समस्त को अनुरोध आपण माने बसी रुहंतु. I request everybody to please take their seats. We are once again very, very grateful to His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Odisha, and Honorable Culture and Tourism Minister Gajendraji as well, for gracing the inaugural ceremony. But we will now start with a cultural performance. Can I request volunteers to please ensure that the stage is quickly vacated for the cultural performance? Our guests who are outside, I'll please request them to come inside. I know we have to keep all our sessions on time. A personal and humble request. Guests who are outside, I request everybody to please come in and take their seats. And specifically volunteers, please ensure that guests who are outside, please request them to come inside and take their seats. I'll once again request guests who are outside, volunteers, can you please request them to now come inside and take their seats? We have a cultural performance, after which we will be starting with our sessions, and we want to stick to the time. Yes. I'll once again request ବାହାରେ ଯୋମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଯୋମାନେ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ ଆପଣମାନେ ଭିତରକୁ ପଳେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଏବଂ କବାଟଟିକୁ we will request volunteers the door has to be kept closed during the entire duration when sessions are on. Those who want to watch the performance, please, I request everyone to join here. While we are setting the stage for this, I would like to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to thank all our sponsors and partners without whose support this event would not have been possible. So thank you, Kalinga Commercial Corporation Limited, Jindal Steel and Power, Adani, Paytm, EVOS, OMC, MCL, HP, GAIL, Bharat Petroleum, Petronet LNG Limited, LIC, RV University, Southeastern Coalfields Limited, Srinivas Farms, NDTV. Thank you to all our sponsors and partners. Without your support, of course, we would not have been able to conduct this event in such a successful manner. Of course, our heartfelt gratitude to the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, as well as Odia Language, Literature and Culture Department, Government of Odisha, for their continued support to Kalinga Literary Festival. I request everyone, we are about to start. Can I request everyone, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରିବି ବସି ଯିବା ପାଇଁ volunteers ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ ଅନୁରୋଧ ଟିକେ ensure କରନ୍ତୁ ସମସ୍ତେ ବସି ଯିବେ ଆମେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛୁ. Please everybody, it's a humble request, please take your seats because coming up next is a beautiful, lovely, enchanting cultural performance called Gilang Room from Madura, which is one of the islands in Indonesia. This performance has been brought by Belantara Budaya Indonesia. It's a cultural troupe from Belantara Budaya Indonesia, which is a foundation that cares about the education and character development of children and youth in Indonesia through arts and culture. They have 21 free traditional dance and music schools in Indonesia with a total of 8,000 students. And they keep encouraging youngsters to take up the path of art and culture. They're doing some wonderful work, and we are very, very grateful that they are here with us today to perform in front of you. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll request you to settle down because I'm going to invite the artists now on stage for the performance. Please settle down. Can we close the door? Volunteer, can we please close the door? Thank you. Acha. Just quickly then. Just do it quickly. And yes, mobile phones need to be kept in silent mode. I'll request you to continue doing that while the sessions are on. And I'll once again request, I see a lot of guests who are outside this hall. I'll make a humble request to volunteers to please ensure that if they can come inside, take the seats and enjoy the performance. They've come all the way from Indonesia. The least we can do is all of us be there to encourage them. So I'll request everybody to please join in for this. And once again, as I know, all of you would be taking a lot of pictures, selfies will be clicked, content will be shared on social media. Please do not forget to tag us at @Kalinga Literary Festival on Facebook and Instagram and at @Kalinga Lit Fest on X. Do tag us on social media when you're posting your pictures. One more information that we would like to give while we are getting the stage set. I've already said that we are expecting 400 speakers, poets, artists, performance over the next 3 days, over 100 panel discussions, debates, conversations, representation of over 10 languages, 50 books to be launched, hundreds of artists to display their artwork. But you know what is also interesting is on the 23rd, Ladies and gentlemen, please note the date. On the 23rd, we have an open session planned at Lotus at Mayfair Lagoon, where anyone can get their book launched. So if you want to get your book launched, or if you have someone in your circle, in your friend circle, you want to encourage them to get their book launched, you can do that on 23rd. 23 तारिख दिन गोटे ओपन सेशन रहिबो. कौनसी भी बही आपण माने चाहुचंती जदि सेई दिन आपणकर बहीर उन्मोचन आपण माने करई परिबे मेफेयर लगुन रे होची सेटा 23 तारिख दिन. तो आपण माने निजे भी जदि कहार आपणकर अछि कहि परिबे बा आपणक चिन्हा परिचय भी जदि को माने इच्छा करूचंती आपण तांकु मध्य जणै परिबे. सो दैट्स एन इंपोर्टेंट गोटे जरूरी तथ्य जोटा हमें दबा पे चाहूतलु. कैन वी जस्ट क्विकली आस्क समवन फ्रॉम द टीम टू क्लियर दिस? यस. I'll also request volunteers. Volunteers, if I can see volunteers, can you raise your hands? Some volunteers who are here. Can you please ensure that the program booklets are being distributed in the audience so that everybody gets to, please some of you take the responsibility and ensure that the program booklet, so that everybody is aware of the agenda for over the next 3 days. It makes it easy for all of them. I'll request everyone to distribute those in the audience. All right, so we are set, ladies and gentlemen, for a beautiful, amazing, enchanting cultural performance all the way from Indonesia, Belantara Budaya, Indonesia, and they're performing Gelang Rom from Madura, one of the islands in Indonesia. Let's give them a big round of applause as we welcome the artists on stage. Wonderful, wasn't that? Can we have another round of applause for them? Thank you so much. That was truly, truly magical. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be beginning with our sessions in just a couple of minutes because we are going to set the stage very quickly for our next session. But before that, an announcement. Panelists who are supposed to go to the Odyssey Center, we have a travel desk outside. The bus is ready. You can get in touch with the travel desk and the arrangements will be made to take you there to the center. So जोमाने भी panelists अछंती जोमाने ओडिसी सेंटर को जिबार अछि हमर ट्रैवल डेस्क अछि बाहरे आपण माने तांकु कांटेक्ट करि परिबे एवं से माने आपण को सहाय्य करि देबे सेंटर को जिबा पे our next session, ladies and gentlemen, is on the central theme, literature and the world, inclusion, identity and belonging.